let me check the sound out. Gotta make sure that this is working because I actually switched stuff over to, or no, I actually didn't. I stopped it. I was going to do stereo sound today, but I decided not to dabble. Let's see if I'm audible. Okay, yes. All right, guys, it is time. NXT, AEW. It is that time. Welcome, everybody. I hope you are ready. It is the Fallout episode from Double or Nothing, and NXT seems that they're going to be having some some pretty hardcore stuff happening here. Drake Maverick and two other people actually have to fight it out to find out who's going to go off to face Phantasma in the finals of the Cruiserweight tournament. See who's going to be crowned the interim Cruiserweight champion. And Drake Maverick is here.
What an underdog story it has been for Drake Maverick to get to the...
Yep, he's here. Got his haircut all fresh. Super fresh haircut. Drake Maverick. And then on AEW, oh, they're having a rally for the Inner Circle right now.
TNT Champion shirts that we bought. But at least there's only a few boxes of them.
Well, actually, it's way more than a few boxes.
Oh, no.
What do you mean? How many are there?
So, you know Carlos, Loquito from 125th?
Carlos! Carlos is here!
No.
Huh?
He gave us a pretty badass deal, so...
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's a lot of shirts!
Oh, no.
What?
Dude, Jericho just found out they bought several boxes. Looks like probably a couple 100,000 boxes of shirts that said that they were the champions of the Stadium Stampede. But obviously that did not happen at Double or Nothing. Oh, that sucks. Very, very sorry, Jericho. That's a lot of t-shirts. So what's up, everybody? We Rups in the house. Ringmaster's in the house. Travis is in the house. Game Maker is in the house. GM Punk. Elijah's in the house. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. It is Dynamite and AEW. Or Dynamite and NXT. Could be both of those things at the same time. Hey, I saw the Butcher. The Butcher and the Blade. The who? And Kushida's over here on NXT right now. Kushida, Drake Maverick, and Jake Atlas, I think, are going to be the three who have to fight each other. Yeah, the inner circle are having a pep rally tonight. They really thought they were going to win. Cody with his unfinished title. I thought you guys, some people told me they finished it. What's the same as,
That's right, Cody had an opportunity of a lifetime at
Cody's title, I don't know if they took these pictures before. Actually, it does look a little different, I guess. I'm going to have to see it. I'm going to have to see it in person. These pictures, I don't know. NXT has the plexiglass too? Yes, Game Maker is in the building. What's up, Game Maker? What is up, everybody? We got SCU going to take on a makeshift team. Brian Cage in his Dynamite debut tonight, and they said Mike Tyson would be here tonight.
The outstanding new women's champion is going to be here tonight, Tony, in action.
All right, so we got Drake, Maverick. I don't know if I have all these people. Let's try it. Drake Maverick, Kushida.
We're kicking it off in a big way, and a six-man tag team match.
Whoever wins this match is actually going to go on to face off against Phantasma.
Hardy and the Young Bucks teaming for the first time ever. Set your DVRs for that one.
Oh yeah, Matt Hardy teaming up with the Young Bucks. That should be interesting.
Private Party and Joey Janela will be...
Private Party are here. Do I have Jake Atlas? I don't think I do. At least not yet. I got Jake the Snake. I got Jake Hager. I don't have Jake Atlas yet. So not Jungle Boy. Joey Janela is teaming up with Private Party. So is Private Party supposed to be kind of like a bad guy group? I don't know.
Documented. I was proud to go to the Great War victorious with the elite.
I told you I didn't want to. Look, I'm just gonna go back to the hotel and get a drink. Yeah.
Okay, Amy, I got a couple of cartons that I got a jug chill in the fridge too. I'll head with you.
We'll see you back at the hotel. Let's go.
Yeah, no, good luck, guys. Tonight, myself and the Bucks of Youth team for the first time ever.
Yeah, we were actually wondering if maybe we can get a different version of you tonight, perhaps.
Of course.
Think Kushida needs a manager? Yeah.
What you are putting down?
For sure. Absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's get extreme.
So you two want to get extreme on?
I was actually hoping you could rewind the clock back a couple years before that. Yeah.
I got you.
What?
Okay.
Oh, I like this version too.
So you guys want to get right? You want to go out there and flip out? You want to be spot monkeys?
Hell yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy is switching his gimmick like instantaneously. Wow. Oh, and Matt Hardy's got different he's got different Titantron and everything. And he's got a different just a whole different look where he looks like he goes with the Young Bucks a lot more. They're allowing him to blend in. He switched it up. Yep, Joey Janela and Private Party versus the Young Bucks and Matt Hardy. All right, let's check out what's going on. Oh, NXT's at commercial right now, so I'm gonna stick with AEW just for a little bit. I do want to see who wins that triple threat for the to move on in the cruiserweight tournament. Is it in USA? Yes. Yes, it is.
Since we have seen the Young Bucks and that combination in the ring here on AEW.
Young Bucks are back, man. I'm glad that they're. I don't know what changed. What do you think made it so that they feel okay about being here now? Havoc and Kip, they got a new theme, do they? Cool, Matt Hardy. Yes. Empire. What's up, Empire? Almost like WWE. I like cooking and play video games. Such a nerd, dude. That's everybody. Acid's in the building too. I see you, Acid. I see you. And Ice Black Dragon. Welcome, Ice Black Dragon. I like the little drawing you brought. All right. Who do you guys think is winning this? Who do you guys think is winning both of these matches is a good question. Who do you guys think is moving on in the Cruiserweight tournament to face off against Phantasma? You think Drake Maverick? I would see him as like the best bet to make that match have some oomph to it, have some feeling behind it. And who do you think is going to win here with Matt and the Bucks?
Jackson's boot. Now the Young Bucks showing off some tag team cohesion. But Mark Quinn doing a smart thing, immediately making the tag out, and Janela firing in
right.
with some big right
Joey's
hands on the
in.
Young Bucks.
Janela's no Johnny come lately.
The ref has got to get control of this match, dude. How long can you be in the ring when you get tagged? I don't get it. Like the ref just lets whatever happen in these tag matches.
This is not
Could be a 30-minute match. Yeah, it could. It could. But at least these guys are fairly entertaining, so this will be fun to look at. And I don't really see this as a match that's for any sort of like tag title or anything. So.
Find themselves on the same team as Matt Hardy. They get to fulfill it here tonight on Dynamite, but
I'm sure the Hardy Boys were a big influence on the Young Bucks.
Oh, 100%.
From the get-go.
Well, I'm sure the Hardy Boys were a big influence on many tag teams throughout the years.
It's just like David Crockett being a big influence on your life.
Yes, he was.
You think Jake Atlas is winning? You think Jake's gonna take it?
Smoked by the boot of Nick Jackson, but Cassidy comes back. Guillotine over the top rope.
Oh, the Cruiserweight title.
It's hard to prepare for what we're seeing.
Yeah, maybe, man.
From Private Party and Joey Janela.
You guys noticed the change to the setup? I made some changes to the layout. Actually gave AEW some animation. Switched the background color a little bit. Oh my goodness. Death Valley Driver on the outside by Joey Janela. Cracking Nick Jackson on the outside.
Once you get on the outside,
Holy guacamole.
on the outside, that's where Joey Janela likes to fight.
Yeah, I changed a lot of things up actually. And I also I was thinking about going to stereo sound, but it told me that there are some platforms that don't support it. So I got to do some more research to find out exactly what happened. I think YouTube down mixes stereo sound into 2 channels, and I don't know what Twitch does with stereo sound. So I gotta do some research before I do it. But I am looking to make some upgrades to the stream. We're already streaming 1080p now, with quality options, preferably, so people can change the resolution if they need to. I'm also looking to upgrade the sound quality as well. Already got a brand new mic, doing all kinds of things. NXT is cool. I like Dakota Kai. Yeah, she's cool. I especially like heel Dakota Kai. Bad girl Dakota Kai.
I don't know if silly string was even invented when you and I were starting.
Oh my goodness. Super cake somebody in the audience. Why would you do that? Who is that, Orange Cassidy? All right, I'm going back over here to NXT.
Coming so close.
Similar to how Maverick put away Kushida recently in this tournament.
It forced this 3.
Yep, Matt Riddle and Timothy Thatcher tonight in a steel cage match. A fight pit? It's called a fight pit? And we're going to have Kurt Angle in the house. That's crazy, man. Whoa. Holy moly, Jake Atlas with an inverted suplex on Kushida. Nah, Maverick able to break it up.
Once again, the challenge
The fight pit, yeah, that's what they're calling it.
You have to have eyes on 2 other competitors at all times. The struggle, the journey of Drake Maverick.
And Maverick able to avoid the attack of Jake Atlas, and Maverick now
Oh, beautifully done. Wow. Corner twisting cutter from Drake Maverick. Very nice looking move. I hope Jake's okay though. Looked like Jake came down pretty hard from that.
Flurry of kicks across the bridge of the nose.
Drake tries to Hulk up on him, but Kushida just knocks him almost all the way out. Now Jake returns the favor. Springboard. Handstand. Super suplex. No, super suplex. In the center of the ring, right on his neck. And now Jake got his eyes set on Drake Maverick. Scope. Aye, aye, aye.
At the rate Jake Atlas is going and the damage that has been done to Drake Maverick, this could be
Jake.
Atlas's victory here in a matter of moments.
Jake looks like he's going for his finisher. I love his finisher. The cartwheel DDT off the top rope. Here we go. Wow, he hits it, but it's not very well. Kushida dragged Jake Atlas off the pin.
The dangers of a triple threat match again.
Very strange looking cartwheel DDT this time. Past couple of times he's done it has been beautiful, but this time seemed like there was a little bit of miss on the timing. I love that move though.
Atlas again ascending the ropes, looking to put
Jake Atlas definitely looking like the favorite in this match right now based off of his offense he's been putting on. Looks like he's going for it again. No, Kushida stops him.
Kushida well aware of how dangerous Jake Atlas is from the top rope.
Oh, but so is Kushida.
A precarious position there for both competitors.
Oh, and Drake Maverick with that leaping forearm that knocks Kushida.
I could have sworn I had Matt and Nick Jackson.
Atlas unable to hold on. The ropes become slippery the longer this matchup goes. Sweat and oil comes into play.
There we go. Look, I made a cool design, guys. You like the poster I made here? I made a cool design. Uh-oh. Kick Atlas up top. Oh, Kushida cracks the arm over his shoulder.
Vicious arm breaker, stopping Atlas in his tracks.
Oh my goodness. Kushida setting up for that patented Destructo something. Teetering. Wow. He got it off the top. Looking for the cross arm. Oh, he's got it. No. Wait a minute. Did Drake win it? Drake with the smartest move. He just snuck in. He snuck in and made it so that Jake's shoulders were down. He snuck in and just put his hand on top of the cross arm breaker by Kushida. So Kushida was trying to make him tap, and Drake Maverick just crawls over and puts his hand on top of the pile and gets the pin, gets the win. Dude, I got to see this again. This is going to be controversial. Wow, yeah. Yeah, he's on top. He's across the shoulders. Wow, I think they did a really good job of making that pretty definitive there. So Drake Maverick, with one of the smartest wrestling moves of his WWE career, scoops the victory, and now he's moving on to face Phantasma. Wow, good stuff, man. That was a good outcome. And now Phantasma's out here looking for a handshake, and he gets one. Drake Maverick and Phantasma. Watch, Drake's gonna get kidnapped, and he's not gonna be able to compete. He's gonna get kidnapped by the what do they call them? The Lucha Larsons. He's gonna get kidnapped in the parking lot by the Lucha Larsons. He's not even gonna be able to compete against Phantasma. He's gonna get counted out. Wow, dude, what a fun ending there. Smart stuff. And tonight, Io Shirai versus Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. That's not tonight, actually. That's going to be at In Your House, I think, for the title. But tonight, Charlotte has a mystery partner that she's going to have in her corner. Io and Rhea, I think they're going to be on a tag team together. Yeah, I saw that right. All right, let's get back to AEW. Okay.
Yeah, that kid's
it's still going?
Pain, man, they got to get him out of here.
Right now, what a return to form.
Oh, dang. Did Mark Quinn get injured? Looks like he got legitimately injured because Matt Hardy was even going back there with him. Uh-oh.
Retribution from that earlier altercation involving these four men.
Easy to attack over behind once they've had this match.
It's the Butcher and the Blade? It's the Blade and the Butcher! The Butcher and the Blade! Yep. I like that. I like that ending. That ending was cool. The match itself was pretty good. From what I saw, give it probably like a 2.9 or something. Put a 2.9. Go right below 3. What is this? Somebody else has a car? Yo! It's the Revival?
Just a minute.
Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, FTR.
Dude. The Revival is here.
Well, I think they can't fight.
FTR. Call him that. Wow.
Oh, I think I know who. Tony, think you know who?
I think I know too.
They have had a war of words with the Young Bucks.
Oh, and they're going after the Bucks. Oh no, they're going after the Butcher and the Blade.
Butcher and Blade finding that FTR are bad dudes. Yeah, Harwood and Wheeler came here to play big time ball.
Okay.
AEW. I don't think they care who's that.
Dang, they're taking down Butcher and the Blade pretty definitively here. Uh-oh, here we go.
Teamwork.
What's this?
Dangerous teamwork.
FTR with a spike.
Man, Spike pile driver assisted.
And now the attention turns back to where we think it was originally intended.
Scott Dawson.
We have seen, if you've been watching Being the Elite, you have seen the letters FT.
Oh, Super Cake?
Butcher wanted some more.
Oh, and they're teaming up.
And he got some.
So wait, I thought they didn't like. I thought they didn't like the Bucks.
By FTR, and now
they're friends with the Elite now.
Standoff here.
Man, everybody's with the Elite.
Between two great tag teams.
FTR and the Young Bucks, in the eyes of many, including mine, a dream tag team scenario.
And now the Revival's leaving.
FTR making an entrance and making their presence felt.
Well, here they are.
Wrestling Dynamite.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got to take a real quick commercial break.
Wow. Now that's a good way to start a show. They even picked up a buck on the way out. Like an actual dollar. Actual Young Buck dollar. Dude. What in the wide world of sports? The Revival is here, guys. FTR. Call him that, I guess. What was his name? Yeah, that's cool. That is a cool debut right there. Cool way to debut. Very interesting, I would say. Mysterious about what they're up to, who they like, who they don't like.
Is touching your hand for this gathering of the biggest body of people in this country, in this universe.
In this universe, guys. Dash Wilder, Scott Dawson, or Dax Harwood, and Flip Chaser. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what they called him. Dax Harwood and Flip Chaser. I'm gonna call them Flip Chasers. Flip Chaser. That's 3 big free agents they got. Yeah, that is pretty good. It's a pretty good pickup right there. I'm gonna move the Young Bucks over here, because I'm pretty sure we'll see them fight each other at one point or another. So let's move the Young Bucks over here. There we go. That was cool. All right, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Pretty good. I thought it was John Moxley. The side profile with the beard and stuff. I thought it was Moxley in the truck at first. This was I don't know. I don't know if it would have been better, but I'm gonna say it probably is better. Johnny Gargano's on NXT right now.
About making this place better.
And his wife.
There's some great talent here.
Dark Gargano.
There's some
Johnny
good
Dark
hands.
Gano.
A couple good hands.
Oh.
We want to give people opportunities that deserve them. Look at me. That's how I got my break. And look at me now, the face of NXT, ladies and gentlemen.
One hit to the building. Doc, thank you for the host, man. Big Rudd is here too. Shroomgoon. What is up, everybody? Welcome. How's your day going, guys?
Because of that, I am proud to announce tonight
Butcher and Blade is back finally.
Ever Johnny Gargano Invitational. Give it to me. Come on, let's hear it. Let's hear it. I know you're pumped. I know you're excited. For the first time ever, a young superstar will get the honor of stepping in the ring with the greatest performer of a generation. It could be you. It could be you. Keep working hard. Keep working hard.
It could be you.
It could be you guys.
Nice shirt.
Just keep it up. I'm watching. But tonight, the lucky opportunity goes to Candace. Drum roll, please.
Who's it going to be?
Oh, we got one.
Oh, we got one.
Adrian
Adonis? Who's that?
Oh, that makes more sense. Adrian Alanis. Let's hear it for him, ladies and
Alanis?
gentlemen.
It's hot over there.
The Johnny Gargano Invitational.
All right, Adrian Alanis. Johnny Gargano Invitational, guys. Adrian Alanis. I thought his name was gonna be Adrian Adonis. That'd be a pretty cool name too. So he's going to fight this guy. It's the open challenge. There you go. I got my stand-in.
The bell goes.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, Moxley is here. Moxley is just jumped the barricade on Dynamite. He's telling Candace to start the car. I like it. Oh goodness, super cake from Johnny just puts a stop to all that. HBO Max. What? Okay, hang on a second. Oh, this match is over. Ding, ding, ding. Johnny wins.
Well, I feel terrible, guys. Thank you for
Why does it say HBO Max on their desk?
Much except sit on the couch for the last few days. After the war, I went through a double or nothing. Brody Lee seemingly
Elijah.
comes out of nowhere, out of thin air to challenge for the AEW World Championship. Gives me the toughest fight I've had today.
Ban 'em, ban 'em, ban 'em, ban 'em, ban 'em.
Out of nowhere, Brian Cage.
Why are they still playing his music in the background? We know who he is. All right, you can stop the music now. I want to hear what he's saying.
But nothing over the last few months has been what I've expected. Got to roll with the punches. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And I want to get a bird's eye view from up here at the desk, up close and personal, to see Brian Cage in action.
Let's take a look at what happened in the ladder match.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness. The way he flipped Darby was like, Brian Cage looked like $1 trillion the way he debuted there. Super, super devastating. They're not charging fans right now? Well, yeah, I mean, that would be kind of weird to be charging people. Because it's more of like you gotta just want to come over there at that point. But they're probably gonna have lines outside, so maybe that's actually not that good of an idea. Because it's probably gonna be a first come first serve type of thing. So they probably have a lot of people just standing around waiting. Here's Brian Cage. And Mia Yim is telling us a story in the dark.
With no titles to show for it, and that's because I love living in the shadow of my sad excuse of a husband. Ready to eat?
No, I'm not ready to eat. What was that? You were talking to me, and then you were talking to me, but looking elsewhere, and the sound effect, the lights. What was that?
It adds on to it. You should try it. You just here, take this and look away.
Mia Yim and bask in his glory. Baskin and Robbins. Keith Lee, oh my goodness.
Just do it!
Brian Cage is just tossing this poor dude all around this place.
Johnny Gargano. I have something in common with my action figures, as we are the same size. I carry an imaginary flag for NXT, even though nobody asked me to. And in the mornings when I wake up, I spend more time looking at myself in the mirror than I do my own wife.
Oh. Dang, that's messed up.
So, no, I'm blind, but, that worked out.
Bloody Mary. Oh, boy.
Cook?
HBO Max is a new streaming service. Yeah, but I mean, why is it on their desk?
Takeout.
Oh, my goodness, the Demon Driver. Brian Cage has Cameron's finisher for sure. That's done. Brian Cage just handily dispatches this poor soul, poor unfortunate soul.
Okay, I'm just gonna take one more for the road. Okay. Enjoy. Thank you guys.
Thanks. All right, here we go.
Gargano's Pizza.
That's not enough.
So in all seriousness, Candace, Lil Boy, you should have just sat there and ate your food, but you want to put our names in your nasty mouths?
Johnny Gargano, your attempt to put your hands on her, that has consequences.
So here's a real toast. It's not the Gargano way. It's about making you pay.
I support that.
I support that. I support that. All right. Thanks.
I want you to bring that heart. Because Big Boy is going to put his hand in your chest and tear your friggin' heart out of your chest.
Oh, dang.
Understand something, Mox?
Taz is talking trash to Mox right now.
That's Brian Cage, the Machine. Beat him if you can. Survive if he lets you.
Wow.
Well,
there you go.
You being the champion, they could come at you.
Well,
dude, Brian Cage is a mountain of muscle.
Another fight for Mox and that AEW Heavyweight Championship sometime this summer at Fyter Fest against that man. Oh,
wait a second, wait a second.
By the day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So wait a minute.
I'm in the finals?
Yes! Oh, okay, I thought he gave up his final spot. I thought Drake Maverick just said that he'll give him a rematch. Ooh, I was scared for a second. Drake is in the finals, yes. So epic. Such a good, just a good story that actually has some feeling to it. Both of these shows are starting off pretty dang good. I actually thought the Mia Yim part wasn't as cringy as her normal promo, but that's probably because they gave her time to get it right, and you could tell that was all pre-scripted stuff. That they had to cut the scenes and all that. So, I mean, if she could always cut a promo like that, it'd be great. That was definitely better than her recent outings. But so whoever put that together, whoever cut that together and directed that whole thing, you did a good job of making Mia seem a little better on the mic and a little bit more confident, I would say, and not always throwing in these weird dated Wu-Tang references in her promo. So I must say this was a very well done segment that actually made her look a lot better in a dramatic sense. So I'm all for that. But they can't all be like that. So hopefully she's learning something. She's already been in a Netflix movie. She's already been in a pre-cut promo thing now, so hopefully she's learning some of the ins and outs of acting. Because I know when you're on the independent scene, it's basically just, hey, go out there, try to get the point across. Of course, you do get some training from the people around you, but it's not going to be as in depth as being trained by the WWE about how to hold yourself, how to exude that confidence, how to exude that air of authenticity that you could beat somebody up. So if it's rubbing off, it's rubbing off. I hope it is. Looks good to me tonight. Taz is bringing back aces and eights. Taz killed it on the mic right here. It's always nice to hear some veteran. It's always nice to hear one of the veterans they've brought in to work with AEW. I love especially Jake. Jake has been killing it. The rules of being a role model. What's this? Britt Baker?
Britt Baker. And I'm sure she's going to have a lot to say to our dear
Oh, Britt Baker.
Tony Schiavone.
She's in a wheelchair.
The human mic stand rides again.
Britt Baker is in a wheelchair. Sucks about her leg. I hope she's gonna have some. She's got pyro. Oh yeah, she's always had pyro. It's weird.
Tony, take it away, buddy. It's all yours.
But she is the best female heel they have, so she probably should have some pyro. All right, I do not have Britt Baker, I don't think.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the rules of being a role model.
Look at his face.
Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, the rules of being a role model.
Thank you, Tony.
See if I can get this.
Rule number 3, flip it, is all about me.
Okay.
Rule number 3, don't.
Don't what? Oh, we got Imperium on NXT right now. Where'd my screenshot go? Did I move it? I think I moved it.
Rule number 3, don't.
All right. They want to mess with me. I see they want to mess with me. Rule number 3, don't. I like that. That's a good rule. Ah, there's my screenshot. Okay. Let's get it. I got it. I got it. Kaboom.
Without me, there is no women's division.
Is that true?
Flip it, Reba. Flip it, Reba.
Chris
Statlander.
Statlander.
You being an alien is a crock of shit.
Oh, dang.
Flip it.
Conspirator. Oh, my goodness. Riz killing it. Hikaru Shida.
Broke my nose. Fraudulent champion. Cheater. Carries a weapon. Conspirator. Flip it.
Conspirator. I'm liking this Britt Baker segment.
Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose.
I've seen Nyla come off the top rope hundreds, maybe even thousands of times with precision and grace. So you mean to tell me she couldn't have guided herself away from my fragile leg? I think not. Conspirator. Get the board.
Dr. Britt Baker is levying some very serious allegations here.
I like it.
Being somewhat.
And Shotzi is over here on NXT against Raquel Gonzalez. Man, I need this feed to work, man. Feed is giving me issues.
Here.
Gee.
Here we have
She's
a
a doctor now?
of evils.
Yeah.
All centered on the brains of the operation. Madam Aubrey Edwards.
Oh. She's behind the whole thing.
Coincidence?
I did not know that. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. All right, well that's done. Let's try this. Oh, Raquel stops the Rana attempt. Some smart stuff. Some good wrestling.
Because I will be back at All Out.
Really?
The paranoia of Dr. Britt Baker on
Conspirators. I agree. I agree. They mentioned question mark? Did they?
Shouting out encouragement to Gonzalez.
Oh, nope. Shotzi. Ooh, is Shotzi going to take another loss here?
Gonzalez finds the target with that elbow drop. The cover hooks the leg. What's the cover?
Ooh, nope.
She's hijacking.
I don't know. She's taking the tank.
Got the Dakota Kai out here with Gonzalez, of course.
Trying to play mind games, trying to distract Blackheart.
I
need the juice for those things.
It's one thing to go for a joyride, but...
Ay, ay, ay.
I mean, the Captain Marvel of NXT.
The Captain Marvel. No. Raquel able to kick out. Jeez. Big boot destroys Shotzi. Britta's learning how to cut a promo. Jericho's helping her. Yeah, they got enough talent backstage. These people should be getting better and better.
Get ready for a day of marriage and murder in the Law and Order SVU.
Marriage and murder. Sounds like a great mix. Oh my goodness. I see beautiful people. Yeah, they went to a commercial though. Dude. There's a lot going on. I like it. I really like it. It looks like things are actually happening, which is something that I know is you can't always have storylines coming to a head or things pushing storylines forward. You can't always have action in a storyline. Sometimes there are some down points where you're just going to have the holding period for a couple weeks or something, but I will say that NXT seems to be moving forward with a lot of these storylines today, so I'm all for that. I love that. Makes it more interesting, makes it more fun, makes it more rewarding as a fan, as a member of the as a member of the wrestling world community or whatever you want to call it. It's nice to feel rewarded, like you tuned in and there was a reason, you know, there was a reason for this episode to exist in its own self. Tegan Knox is a better actor than Brie Larson. I don't know. I think Brie Larson's actually a good actress. She just does not have an interesting resting face, and when you try to make her this like stoic kind of silent superhero, it just doesn't work there. But she's actually won awards. She's a pretty good actress. It's just like anybody else, you know. Just because you're good at karate doesn't make you good at judo, or doesn't make you good at kickboxing or bare knuckle fighting in a cage or whatever. It's like if you're good at one thing, it doesn't make you good at like an entire art, you know. And acting is an art. There are some people who are brilliant stage performers. There are some people who are very good at improv, like the guys that whose line is it anyway? Like they're incredible at improv, but I don't know how good they are at like dramatic acting. Are they Oscar worthy or whatever? So just being good at one type of thing doesn't make you good at a whole breadth of a profession. So I just think she's good at dramatic roles, but maybe the superhero thing just isn't for her. Especially if you're going to be like a kind of charisma-less character in the first place. I'm sure there are ways they could have brought some more charisma to that character. It didn't work for me. I didn't really like that movie too much. So if you're talking about her and Captain Marvel, then yeah. Uh-oh, what's this? Jazzware? Oh, it's their action figures. Does anybody know, is AEW forming a deal with HBO? You can tell me stuff like that. I don't see that as spoilerific. So if you guys have heard anything about it, I would love to know. I would absolutely love to know if HBO Max, their streaming service, is going to have like special like documentaries or behind the scenes stuff, or maybe like different angles of a pay-per-view, or I don't know. Moxley figure looks weird. A lot of these figures look a little off because of how much articulation they have. They're not your average WWE figure articulation. They can bend like 3,000 ways. You see the face on the Moxley one? He looks like somebody you would not want to meet in an alley, and not for the fighting way. Not because of fighting. It just looks like somebody who, if you met them in an alley, they might be trying to get something they shouldn't be getting. All right, we're back with Shotzi and Raquel. Go. We're back with the Inner Circle as well. I want to hear what they have to say.
You have better things to do than
I'm watching the Shotzi match,
right.
but I'm listening to
it's going to be one of the greatest
Jericho.
spectacles in AEW history. We got pomp and circumstance. We got cheerleaders. We got a drum line. We got presence. We're going to be out there getting back on track, Marvez, after we were robbed at...
Uh-oh. Orange Cassidy just walked through here.
Did he just do that? All right.
Where's this white spot here? Is that Dakota?
See you later, Orange.
Uh-oh.
The following contest is
Why is that Ortiz? Why is Ortiz such a jokey character right now? They've turned him into just like the traveling comedian. All right, back to Shotzi.
Gonzalez.
Shotzi with a roll through.
Wow, what a beautiful counter. Drop toe hold.
Very nice.
Blackheart looking to take Gonzalez off.
Raquel might be taking her first loss right here. Shotzi, I think, needs a win more than Raquel.
Gonzalez in trouble on that middle rope.
There might be some fakeness. Oh my goodness. Might be some weird fakeness at the end here. Some weird cheap stuff. Tobias, what's up, dude? Hikaru Shida in her first outing as champion. Belt looks really good on her. Oh my goodness. One of the most horrible flips I've ever seen. Shotzi, what the heck were you doing? That was horrible. Shotzi, I hope she's all right. That was horrible. That was one of the scariest flips I've ever seen. That was like the Undertaker level. Remember that part? Remember when Undertaker jumped out of the ring? And the cameraman saved him from cracking his neck.
Well, the official was dealing with things on the outside. Didn't see Kai's involvement.
Good night. That's done. She destroyed herself. That was incredibly scary looking. I wouldn't be surprised if Raquel won right there because Shotzi was like, dude, it's over. I need to go back to the back. Goodness gracious. She landed. That was one of the most horrible landings I've ever seen. I hope they show a replay because it just what I see sometimes is not as devastating as how I think it is. You know. I would love to see a replay of that right now.
The only place to get
she landed horribly.
Get yours today.
I think a lot of people said
Sheeta's dressed like Tifa. Call her Shifa. How about her name is Shifa?
Well, coincidentally, she has a Holy Sheeta shirt available on shopaew.com.
Amazing how that works.
Call her Shifa.
But right now, Christy James showing off her speed.
Yeah, but she don't want to show up the champion, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think they even showed it. They didn't even show the replay of Shotzi. That was horrible, man. She landed so badly.
Still to come, Mike Tyson, you can see there. Yeah. We don't know what he's going to do, and nobody's going to ask him.
Dude, what are these white spots? I don't know what those are. They're like moving. You see that?
Not much.
Right on that collarbone.
Yeah,
white
not
spot.
playing around all that much. Right back in the face of Christy James.
It's in front of Chris.
Sheeta,
I know that.
Swing, blocked though by James. Overhand chop.
See if I can find it.
James up to the middle, up to the top. Comes back in.
This?
The arm drag takes
Finn
down
Balor
Hikaru
versus
Shida.
Damian Priest at In Your House. Nice.
Pretty good, but she needs to go back to the attack, I would think.
Well, she's a handsome
Sheeta actually having a little bit of trouble with this opponent in her first outing as champion.
She might be burning daylight because Hikaru Shida is not going to go down without a fight.
And how about Dr. Britt Baker putting the entire women's division on notice, including...
I really do like her outfit. Sheeta's awesome, man. She's really good.
Ego, insecurities. Britt got a bad break. No pun intended whatsoever. Right. You can't blame the world sometimes. It's not ballet out there.
And she told us she'd be back.
Big handful of hair.
Yeah.
Hey, ref, you can use that count, you know.
Sheeta sending Christy James face first into that top turnbuckle. And now Sheeta running knee strike very nearly ran through her.
You can feel the impact of that one. Great follow through, great impact by the AEW Women's Champion. By the way, this is a non-title match.
Non-title.
Non-title match, but you're looking at one of the most fundamentally sound champions in any division in Hikaru Shida.
Ooh.
big running knee strike.
Sheeta is just on her. That's almost better than Walter versus Finn. Dude, Damian Priest is no joke. I would love to see it.
Just throwing it out there, folks.
Okay.
Came by to drop a like. All right, Gemini.
Yes, of course it doesn't.
Thanks for hanging out for a second, man.
But that never stops us, does it?
No.
No.
Hikaru Shida now with Christy Jane's center.
I'm trying to figure out where these spots are coming
Very
from.
basic.
So
yet
odd.
Very effective by Shida. I thought she and Nyla Rose had an amazing match on Saturday night. I was very, very proud as a broadcaster of the effort of both women. They brought it physicality. I'd love to see them fight again. Just an amazing contest.
We've often talked about the striking ability of Hikaru Shida. But Nyla Rose found out firsthand just how dangerous those knees are. They put her down for the count, and that was ultimately what allowed Shida to walk away as the new AEW Women's World Champion. As she's got James.
I don't know what it is.
Drops her down with that vertical suplex. Cover.
In your house.
From referee Bryce Remsburg.
Mo, what's up, man? Thank you for hosting.
Shida is very multi-skilled. She's not afraid to leave.
What a way they started Dynamite, huh?
That's a real step up in Zaguri.
Yeah, Christy Jane's not afraid to leave her feet either. Blasting Hikaru Shida with that shot.
No.
She's taking those that little wrist things off.
Yeah, the gauntlet is coming off.
Through fooling around, Coney.
Yeah.
Through turning around here.
Here we go.
James.
Ooh, sunset flip takedown.
Sunset flip, no.
That was like a jab right to the temple. Will it be enough here for the upset?
She thought she had it.
Yeah.
Look at the shocked look on her face. She thought for sure she had garnered the upset right there.
She was a second away from being
What's up, Dudley?
Look
High
at
five,
that
Dudley.
way. That's pretty damn good.
Now Christy James heading into the ropes.
I know it's not Jericho. I'm trying to fix these spots. Do you know what these spots are from? They're moving. Look, they're actually moving. These spots right here.
She just got her block knocked off.
Wait, it's like I'm on top of them now. They're in front of Jericho, but they're behind me.
Show the guts and the determination to continue to compete.
Dudley, did you do this?
Christy Jane's not going to let this opportunity slip through her hands lightly. Hikaru Shida has her up. Falcon Arrow.
Wow, Falcon Arrow. Is that done?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's done. Shida wins her first match as champion.
Here's your winner, the AEW Women's World Champion, Hikaru.
They're moving. That's so weird. Started out they were over here, and now they're over here. I don't get it.
Her victory Saturday night by eating a
Bounce. Okay. Bounce. Dudley wants to be part of the crowd. I don't think Dudley wants to travel all the way over there. I think he's fine. Although he could. He's got a teleporter. Yeah, if he wanted to be there, he could be there. Maybe he has been there. Dudley, where'd you go, Dudley? Dudley? I think you gave him an idea. Yeah, the title actually looks kind of normal sized on her. It's still kind of small to me, but definitely looks all right. Not one of my favorite titles in the industry, but when she wore it out, it looked better. Looked better than the ways I've been seeing it in the past. I gotta figure out where these spots are coming from. Look, they're changing size and stuff. What is going on here? What is that? That makes no sense. I just have like some white spot on my stream here that's changing size and shape. You seen the Keith Lee? Keith Lee and Mia thing. That's what I was telling you, man. You don't remember me telling you that? Mo forgets some of the stuff I tell him. I can't wait to see what Tyson's going to do. Look, now the other spot disappeared and this one's getting smaller. What is going on? I don't get it. Whoa. Yo.
Oh, has the dynamic ever changed?
750 bits? Game Maker. GM Punk. Goodness gracious. That is the biggest cheer of the day. Thank you so much, dude. 750. Just dropping it. Just making it rain.
You think you know me?
Oh my goodness. It has begun.
On this day,
Mo sees clearly. Did you know that Mo sees clearly? Well, I'm gonna give you a bunch of hype. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. And Game Maker comes through again. Mo, yes! But it's Game Maker. Game Maker. Thank you again. Thank you again. Her promo today was pretty good. Like I said, she's if they gotta help her through and make pre-cut promos and teach her how to better act, then just do it. Looks like it was working, but this is a pre-made scene where they cut several times. So I just hope that some of this Hollywood style attention she's getting for from the Netflix movie and with this pre-cut promo, I hope some of that acting experience is rubbing off so that she can do a little bit better when she's live. Look good tonight. I liked her promo tonight. Rhea Ripley is here. See, the white spot is gone now. What was that? What the heck was that white spot? Jericho, you gotta go now. I was keeping Jericho there because he had a black shirt on, so I could just see where the spot was at. What the heck happened? It's just this weird spot that was on the screen, and now it's gone. All right, so we got Rhea Ripley, and she's gonna team up with Io Shirai, and Charlotte is gonna have a special guest partner of her choosing. I wonder who that's gonna be. All right, Rhea, you gotta move over here. There you go. They're showing a replay of what happened last Saturday on AEW, showing that title. From all the pictures, it doesn't look like they changed the title at all. The pictures that they put on the AEW website, at least. I'd like to see the title on TV, like up close and personal. Oh, he's coming out with it? Oh, he is coming out with it. Okay.
There'll be other champions, inevitably. But there'll only be one guy that can say, I was the first.
There's only...
Looks the same. I thought you guys said that they fixed it. That they changed something or they added parts to it already. Looks the same. Super generic belt, dude. That thing is not their best work. All right, Cody's here. I'm gonna put Cody right in the middle here, and then I'm gonna put Charlotte. No. Charlotte, you move. Okay. Looks like she wants Cody's belt too. All right, Charlotte is here on NXT. I wonder who her special partner is going to be.
TNT
Get to hear Cody cut a promo, so let's listen to it.
I don't know if it's had a chance to sink in or not, but it was a big moment in your career. It was a big moment here on
at least they're trying to make her active, yeah. I don't dislike Mia. I just think that she needs practice.
For you, even though you're doing the interviewing, Tony, do you know why Tom Brady is my favorite quarterback?
I don't.
It's not because I'm from the New England scene, well liked in Boston. I don't think I'm welcome back in Connecticut. It's a little simpler.
Always talking
Tom
trash.
Brady was not first picked. Lefty ran the score up. His legacy endured.
Yeah, Keith's pretty good at promos too. So, and he's good in the ring too. And maybe he can help her.
In Tony Khan's mind, when Tony Khan thinks of AEW,
her special guest partner is who?
Merit-based wrestling
Chelsea
company.
Green. Oh, nice.
Based wrestling company. Naturally, he's going to want to recruit the best wrestlers.
Chelsea Green is the special guest partner
of. So I wasn't the first call.
Of Charlotte.
And I wasn't second called. Wasn't even the third called. But it doesn't bother me, and if there is a tinge of bother, it is absolved by the fact that in my right hand is the TNT Championship, and I am the very first champion of America's greatest network. Because that's the thing. If you think my story is one of nepotism or favoritism, think again. My story is of a 21-year-old kid who got called up to TV when I barely knew how to hit the ropes. Billy knows all about that. Wasn't ready, took my bumps, paid my dues, and I grew up right in front of you. I didn't get the dominant genes. Dustin got all the dusty. I'm not the Simba in this tale. But respectfully, I think I got something better. See, right now at home, I got this mean old mom, this little Cuban lady, Michelle, you know her.
Very well, yes.
She's got a broken ankle, she's probably standing up on it. And my mother taught me everything I need to know about grit, about work. It isn't about talent. You can have all the talent in the world, you can shove it up your ass. If you stand next to me on the track, I will outrun you, I will outdog you, I will outlast you, I will outwork you. And if you are someone who is critical of me bell to bell, well, I ask that you judge me by what I do next, because I'm about to turn a pace. I'm about to cut a schedule like no wrestler before. It is official. In this moment, I will stand out here every week for the AEW TNT Championship. This is an open challenge.
Oh, really? So why do people have to fight for it then? Why do people have to fight in the Battle Royale?
Watching at home, we are still in the pandemic era of wrestling. Broadway is dark. Wrestlers are without our greatest asset, the fan. But you give us 2 hours of your time every Wednesday night. If you can see me,
Mo's catching up.
I'm looking right at you. You bought this pay-per-view in mass. You blew projections away. It is my obligation to give you the best. So follow me, because this is where the fun begins. Thank you, Tony.
Wow.
TNT champion.
Okay, Cody.
A fighting champion indeed. I can't say I'm shocked to hear.
Dude, I can't believe he didn't say anything about freaking Jake the Snake humping his wife. I think I would say something about that. Maybe it's a storyline. Maybe the storyline is he cares more about like the company than his wife or something. He cares more about the title than his wife, or he's because remember they did have that. Remember when they had that like promo package or whatever where he was sitting at the table and she was talking to him and he wasn't even listening to her, and then he went and he like went into that sensory deprivation chamber and everything where he was just so focused on the job that he wasn't even really paying attention to her. Maybe there's a storyline to it. Maybe that's why, and maybe that's why she's been hanging out with all these other people. Remember, she came out at Double or Nothing, but she didn't come out with him. She came out with Dustin. Maybe it's a storyline. Yo, Halo, what's up, dude? All right, back to NXT.
Trash talk Rhea Ripley on the other side.
And Shirai with a diving plunge.
Dude, I've seen some dangerous stuff tonight. I hope Shotzi's all right, dude. Shotzi cracked herself. I don't even know what kind of flip it was. I don't even remember, but all I know is she landed right on her neck on the outside from like a good 7 feet in the air. It was horrible looking. I hope she's all right.
Aggressive attack.
And here comes Ripley.
Take one more look at this. Io Shirai is called the genius of the sky for a reason. Through the ropes and drops Chelsea clean outside the ring. Look how deep the barricade is bent back.
Holy moly.
And this time it's Green laying into
Wow,
Shabbat.
Chelsea Green just tossing Io right into the barricade, and it dislodges by like 5 feet. And we're going to commercial.
Gas.
Hey, man. It doesn't look like Charlotte's going to have to do much in this match. It looks like Chelsea's got it under control. Or when Jake had the snake on Brandy, yeah, dude. Well, they explained that away. They said that Cody was like across the street or something. He was too far away from the show to come do anything. Keith is limitless. Yeah, Keith Lee's awesome. Sheeta looks good with the title. Yeah, that's what I said. Like that title is not my favorite title. It's no secret, but it does look better on her than it did on Nyla Rose. I could see that being one of the first belts that gets redesigned, but they probably won't. They probably think it's perfect.
Jericho attitude adjustment. Randy Orton with an RKO.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, has the dynamic ever changed?
Oh my goodness. Game Maker, why would you do that to Jericho? Jericho's having a hard time today, okay? He found out that they ordered thousands upon thousands of t-shirts that now they can't do anything with because they're false. Actually, they could probably still sell them. I like that t-shirt better than that one where Jericho has the cone on his head and he's just going he or whatever. Game Maker. Thank you so much, dude. Game Maker, why would you do this to Jericho? He's having a hard time, okay? Oh, I thought that was Mo. What? Oh, man. And he gave it the Kappa bits, too. Hang on, I'm going to give you some deadlies, some cloudlies. We got to get back to that game, man. I want to beat that game before I forget all of the story and stuff that we've done. We got to get back to it. All right, the team of Kip Sabian and Jimmy Havoc, the super bad Death Makers or something. The super bad Death Makers. They have some sort of tag team name that sounds as thrown together as this tag team is. We need Carrion to expose who is the End. Who is the End? That is something that we kind of discussed before. SCU versus Super Bad Death Makers. Yeah, it says HBO Max on the side of the ring. I didn't even notice that before. I noticed it was on the announce table. Why are they showing HBO Max all this love? I'm kind of hoping that there's some sort of deal going on. I'd like for them to be able to produce some, or if that was how you get the pay-per-views from now on, and you don't have to pay $50. I mean, I'm gonna keep on doing what I was doing, what I did last time. So I won't be paying $50 ever again unless I absolutely have to. But I'd like it if it was easier for everybody to get their hands on a pay-per-view. Sponsor, maybe, but I don't think they need a sponsor. Like, they already have a multiple millionaire backing them. I don't know. All right, back with the Charlotte.
Ripley, and guys, Charlotte Flair handpicking Chelsea Green as her tag team partner in tonight's action.
Well, Mo, she may have made a wise choice.
That was a good choice, yeah. Picking Chelsea Green was a good choice. She's doing a great job out here.
To pick the bones.
It's just advertising. They already talked about it. What did they say? How's that a WWE burn if you're not allowed somewhere? It's like getting suspended from school and be like, I'm not welcome back at the school. Oh, burn. That's not a burn.
On a great job by the Queen. It baited Rhea Ripley. And now an opportunity in the corner for Queen.
Multiple millionaire wants his money, too. That's true. That is true.
Io Shirai. Chelsea Green is the legal combatant.
That is probably true.
And taunts Rhea Ripley.
I don't know. I'm just hoping for the best. I'm hoping for the best out of it. I want it to be more than just advertising. Yeah, reference. Okay, yeah, it's a WWE reference. I'll name Jimmy Havoc and Kip Bad Dark. Violence of Sexy? Ay, man. I don't know about those tag names. Bad Dark sounds better.
Ripley taking all her frustration out of Chelsea Green.
They said they're sponsored by Hobo Max, the new streaming service to get. Yeah, that's what they said. Oh, okay. No connection to them at all. Thank you, Shroom Goon.
You can see the animosity between Flair and Ripley.
Standing switch by
Pause.
Ripley, but runs
Pause.
Chelsea Green into her corner. Tag has made the NXT Women's Champion. Flair is the legal competitor, and boy, did she just...
Charlotte Flair going for the... Oh, Charlotte got the figure 4 locked in. No, Io's right there. Oh, my goodness. Io just destroys the chest of Charlotte. Dislodges, maybe dislodges some of the saline. Oh. It looked like Charlotte just kind of rolled out of it. It didn't look very devastating. Oh, double knees right to the chest again. Yeah, let's go. Hey, thank you guys for the thumbs up on the YouTube video as well.
What a psychological advantage it would be for Io Shirai to pin Charlotte Flair right here in the middle.
I can't wait to see what Mike Tyson is going to do. I thought he would just come out here with Cody to talk about the TNT title. Or the Royal Rumble thing that they're going to be doing. Battle Royale. Dude, she is stomping the heck out of Charlotte.
And Shirai looking to put a stamp on this.
Enziguri. I'm also watching the AEW match, but this one has the champion in it, so I'm kind of sticking with the NXT match a little bit more. I have kind of like a method to the madness, so if you guys ever wonder why I'm watching one match over another, it's not cause I want to watch one company more than the other. It's because like I try to give everything like an importance meter, I guess. Oh, dirty pin by Charlotte. Wow. There you have it. Chelsea Green and Charlotte. What a nice team up. I did not expect Chelsea Green. Yeah, we're doing grapple chat as long as everybody can keep your fandom out of it. We'll do it. I'm going to be asking you guys what you give the show. I don't really want full-on reviews or anything like that. We're gonna give reviews, but just give your number score. That'll probably be all we're gonna do. I want to stay away from talking about AEW and NXT versus each other. They're both incredible shows. We're lucky to have both of these, and people should treat it as such. Losing a member of the wrestling community, a wrestling, I'd say kind of like an icon, because she was actually not just a wrestler. She also was on a reality TV show. So she touched a lot of people's lives and minds. Losing somebody like that because of stupid internet bullying is just horrible. So I'm just not going to allow the vitriol and the hatred and stuff to infiltrate in here. So we're just going to chill. Not going to have people talking trash about another brand. It's all good, guys. It's all good. We are lucky to have both of these brands. And now we're backstage with Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae.
What do you mean entertaining?
Lowbrow,
Charlotte and Chelsea Green won the match, by the way, guys.
We are the one true power couple of NXT. They're nobody. They're nothing. Keith can make all the jokes he wants. We'll see how funny he feels at TakeOver when I take that North American title.
You know, I'm not even going to wait that long. Mia, I'll see you next week.
Oh, okay.
And Tegan?
I'd like to see that.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Anyone know how much HBO Max is? I don't know yet.
Two big challengers, but still to come tonight. A former team explodes. Special guest referee Kurt Angle.
But what I do know is that you have to have it to see the I almost called it the Avengers, Justice League. They're doing the Justice League Snyder cut, like I don't even want to say it's the unreleased Snyder cut, because from what I've learned about it and what I've seen about it and the trailer that I saw and all the information on it, it's not a finished movie at all. It's something that HBO is paying and some other investors are paying to have brand new voiceovers done and effects and all that. So basically they had the Snyder, they had a bunch of stuff that Snyder filmed, and they're going to fill in the blanks with brand new footage. So it's not something that already exists. It's something that they're going to make exist. But yeah, you're going to have HBO Max to see that, but it's not coming out until like next year. So I wouldn't exactly jump the gun unless there's some things on there that you'd actually like to see, because it ain't coming. It ain't coming for a long time, guys. It's not coming for something like a year, which should let you know exactly how finished the Snyder Cut really is. Kurt gonna do something crazy tonight? Yeah, I thought they let him go. It's all these people that I thought were let go just turning up anyway. What if Tyson goes in the Battle Royale? That's what I'm hoping for, Elijah. That is exactly what I'm hoping for. I honestly hope for that. I think that would be awesome. But he hasn't. I'm sure he hasn't been training as a wrestler anytime recently. So hopefully they don't give him anything too complex to do. Have you watched Titans on DC? Titans on DC. No, the most recent thing that I've watched DC-wise was the, what's it called? Justice League Dark. I watched Justice League Dark. That was pretty good. I love DC's animated movies, man. I wish they could make their live action stuff like their animated stuff. I wish they could do that. All right, we are back with SCU versus the Super Bad Death Machines or whatever.
And the action was hot and heavy, if you will, during the commercial break. Let's take another look at this.
This running punt by
I got
Sabian
Scorpio.
and Havoc.
Do I have Kazarian?
Just blasting the chest of Kazarian. And it was all Havoc and Sabian during the break, and Frankie Kazarian continues to be brutalized by this duo.
Great tag team work, tagging in and out, cutting the ring off. Basic,
Do I have Jimmy Havoc?
fundamental tag team wrestling that
Got
these
Jimmy
two
Uso.
employ, and I'll say it again. I think Havoc and Sabian are working very
I don't have
well
either
as
of
a
them
team,
either.
complement
Not yet.
each other quite well.
And you have to keep in mind the winners of this
He was
match
furloughed.
will challenge
okay.
the AEW World Tag Team Champions Kenny Omega and Hangman
Yep.
Adam Page next week here on
Did
Dynamite.
I see the revival? Yeah,
Frankie
I did
Kazarian,
see them.
showing some signs
That was a
of
good
life
way
here.
to start up the show. I like the way they brought him in.
Frankie got an adrenaline rush there. Not to make the tag to Scorpio Sky.
Yes, I pretty much watched the whole show during when it's on, from start to finish.
I don't know if Sky knows how good he can be.
HBO Max got TNT? What do you mean? What do you mean they have TNT?
Sky sending Kip Sabian into the corner. Big running knee strike.
Wow, that was a weird running knee. Scorpio. Wow. Kristen Cutter, and now into the Dragon Sleeper. Man, that move is just
Jimmy Havoc
ridiculously painful.
His partner was in deep trouble there.
That's the only way. The match is still continuing. That save.
Scorpio had the Dragon Sleeper locked all the way in on Kip Sabian, but Jimmy Havoc breaks it up.
Reversal there.
Big boot to the face, Scorpio. Ooh. Catches a Shoryuken from Jimmy Havoc, and now, oh my goodness.
And now Kip Sabian up to the
Dream Valley driver.
We're seeing a big win here.
Diving foot stomp from Sabian.
FTR is the name now, bro. Yeah, I know. Well, at least for now. We'll see. We'll see how much they have to change that. I hear they're having some legal troubles over all the stuff they've been trying to do.
Able to avoid it. Leg drop on the back of the head of Sabian.
We'll see.
Sky and Havoc in the ring.
This match seems to be becoming unraveled a little bit because it had all that continuity with
I'm still going to call him the Revival.
Assisted swinging DDT.
All right, Tom Phillips.
Manager. Joining us right now, the NXT champion Adam Cole and Mr. William Regal.
All right, here we go.
Thank you, Tom. Now, Adam, you've requested this time to have a negotiation with me, so let's get right to the point. What do you have in mind?
Sure. Well, first and foremost, I would have negotiated a better intro, but here we are. Okay, here's the deal. All right, everybody knows I'm the longest reigning NXT champion of all time. And tonight I was supposed to have a well-deserved celebration, but unfortunately that had to be put on ice, along with a lot of champagne, by the way. And that's because of one man.
It stands
because of the Velveteen
Forever
Dream.
the Revival, Forever the Revolt. It
regardless of
stands
your
for like a
condescending
million
tone,
different things.
I consider myself
But now
a
I heard
fair
they
man,
can't call
but I
themselves
don't
the
suffer
Revolt,
fools
so
gladly, and I have no time for
Fear
whining.
the
So
Revival.
what would you like to
I don't know.
negotiate?
You're right, Mr. Regal. I forgot. I have to make sure that I keep this very, very simple for you, because the last thing I want to do is have this go over your head. So for starters, the Undisputed Era, they deserve a fair shot at the NXT Tag Team Championships. Last time they did not get a fair opportunity. They had to fight a
WWE
team
owns the
that
name
they weren't
Revival.
prepared to fight. Secondly, concerning the Velveteen Dream, I want to make sure that man never steps foot in my business, in my world, or in my ring ever again.
Goodness gracious me, Adam, it's all about what you want, isn't it? Well, what about what I want and how it probably will
Dang,
be?
SCU takes the
I
loss?
do think that Velveteen Dream deserves another chance for your NXT
SCU
championship.
just lost, guys.
And that probably will happen at NXT TakeOver in your house.
Oh, okay.
The super
Genuine
bad death
question.
machines.
Seriously, where does all
Won.
this charity come from? Especially for a guy like Velveteen. The guy is a complete narcissist. He's absolutely out of his mind. He's obsessed with himself. I mean, for God's sakes, he has his own personal spotlight that comes down and shines on him as he's laid out on his own personal couch. Me, blah, blah, blah. It's disgusting.
Adam, I agree with you. Velveteen does crave the spotlight, but so do you. You both crave the spotlight. You both want to shine the brightest in front of all your peers.
Yep, Kurt Angle's the special guest referee tonight.
How dare you? How dare you compare me to that charade?
Oh my
That's
God,
like
we got
comparing
MJF.
a Lamborghini to a toy car. It's insulting.
It's a tough choice right here, but I gotta listen to
perplexing
MJF for
me
a
that
second.
I have yet to receive a title shot here in All Elite Wrestling. Starting to think maybe somebody in the AEW office doesn't really like me too much.
This might be a
So
good
when I
point.
heard that certain someone was having a battle royal, in order to
Use
see
it to
who his
close to
first
win the Snyder
contender
Cup.
would be
Yeah,
for
that's what I was gonna say. I was like, dude,
TNT
you can
title.
find ballers, dude. You
I
can find
figured,
it.
why not make sure that that certain someone gets good competition? And Wardlow is going to be in there as my insurance policy. And when we are the final two,
Oh,
Dog knows what to do.
all right, that's good.
Okay, here's the deal. Okay? After I beat the Velveteen Dream at TakeOver in your house, I want you to say it. I want you to say that the
Wardlow
Velveteen
looks like he
Dream
might be
will
going into business
never
for himself
get
in
another
this
shot
Battle
at
Royal
my
today.
NXT Championship as long as this title is over my shoulder.
Yeah, The Sopranos, man. I want to watch The Sopranos.
Okay, Sunshine, let's wrap this up. I'll agree to that. It will be Adam Cole versus Velveteen Dream for the NXT Championship at NXT TakeOver in your house.
Okay.
But with one
What
caveat.
stipulation?
I will find a location that will shine the spotlight on both of your incredible talents in a setting that is worthy of the NXT Championship. I agree to your terms.
Oh, they're gonna have a pre-made match.
Deal.
Yo, they're gonna have like a boneyard type of match. Velveteen and Adam Cole. Whoa.
Breathe
Okay.
in the bacon.
At least that's what I'm thinking. He said that he's gonna find a place for them to put it on. All right. We shall see. Breathe in the bacon. All right, let's get MJF. MJF is out here already. All right, we got MJF. Hang on. Let's get Adam Cole. You got to go, man. I guess Adam Cole got what he wanted out of that. It seems like William Regal might have just worked him a little bit. got a story for you. What is the story? It's $14.99 on YouTube. Dang, dude, that's steep. That's more than Netflix, right? I need my own personal couch and spotlight, dude. When they put that in the game, when they put that in the game, I cannot wait. I can't wait. I'm sure you could set it up yourself. You probably got a couch and you probably got a lamp. I'm sure you could have it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the way from here till all this lockdown stuff is over with. I think WWE is gonna have a cinematic match on each fight card, like the Boneyard match, the Firefly Funhouse match, the Titan Tower Money in the Bank match that they just had. They had the Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa match. So yeah, I think from what he just said, from what William Regal just said, I think that's going to be what happens there. MJF is the best heel in the business. He's awesome, man. He really is. Hang on. Let's get wrestling mode MJF. Yes, I actually do have 2 versions of MJF here. Let's get wrestle mode. There you go. Wrestle mode MJF. $14.99 on top of the $49.99. Goodness gracious. Have another cinematic match. I hope so. I hope so. They've done a good job with them so far. I mean, the Firefly Funhouse match is probably the least awesome one, but between all of them, they've been a nice break in the continuous, match. Ding ding ding, match, ding ding ding, match, ding ding ding. The same stuff over and over again. It's been a nice little break from that. TNA who started it. Yep. We talked about that yesterday during Impact. Monday Night Raw. What are they doing? Oh, they're actually going to fight? What is this? DX?
The competitors are being introduced in a battle royal.
The music's playing. It looks like.
Oh.
And his son Austin Gunn cheering him out.
Billy Gunn is joining.
Billy's entering the match.
Okay. Billy Gunn is going to be in the battle royal. Yeah, I think that In Your House is shaping up to try to carry the torch of takeovers, man. What is that? Looks like he's got the Undisputed Era symbol. He's got the DX green sound waves, and he's got looks like the Undisputed Era's logo. Billy Gunn is out here infringing, man. He's getting as close as he can. Orange Cassidy just got here. Yep. Orange Cassidy is in the Battle Royal. He's getting all kinds of shots at this title. We got Luchasaurus as well. Luchasaurus is in here. A lot of people. I'm not going to be able to put everybody who's in here, but I will tell you. I'll tell you kind of what's happening.
The MJF right now?
Right now, he's got Wardlow serving as the human roadblock.
So it's playing Prominent Poker today. And a person that was playing against was streaming on Twitch. I know, because he was talking to his chat and game chat. I attempted to watch the stream while they were playing just to see his cards. Oh.
I don't know.
Hey, man.
Tough situation here. Look at MJF.
I don't know.
Half
if
tempted.
Cody really cares who he faces, but
Does that mean you were all the way tempted?
Wants MJF a little bit more.
Marco Stunt just ate a knee from Luther.
Luther is out here too.
Only made the big dinosaur.
Gunn and his son both have a tattoo of Undisputed Era's logo. I don't know. It looks like Undisputed Era's logo.
Right into the hand.
Wow, Luther
definitely looks like it.
Luther's not afraid of anybody. As grabbing Marco by the neck and sending him for a ride.
Why don't you just throw him on his head?
Yep, Sunny Kiss is here, guys.
Roundhouse kick.
Got a little color.
Now Luchasaurus has Luther.
Dude, Wardlow is over here in the corner.
He's got him up, and he says, oh!
Wow, choke slammed on the apron.
Serious here tonight.
Well, the first elimination of the evening
Is that
was
it?
Luther.
Luther's eliminated.
And
What do I think of Marco's stunt?
The clothesline attempt from MJF.
Sonny did a little matrix there, didn't she?
I think they need like a super cruiserweight division and just keep him away from all the rest of these big guys because it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look believable a lot of the time. Oh, Sonny Kiss is gone. Make there be like a super cruiser division with him, Sonny. Put Jungle Boy in there, but let Jungle Boy wrestle because he actually looks somewhat convincing against some of the bigger guys out here. I mean, they got a women's title, and they got more people who are under 205 pounds on this roster than they have women.
And what a lovely couple they make with lovely parting gifts, ladies and gentlemen. Sonny and Luther.
Leon Ruff. Leon Ruff is fighting Ciampa. Uh-oh. Scarlett's out here.
And Christopher Daniels teaming up on past occasions.
So if you're a gambler, you might want to put some money on the Express.
Scarlett is out here staring down Tommaso Ciampa.
Marco Stunt or Jungle Boy.
What if Marco Stunt won this damn thing?
He'd be facing Cody next week on Dynamite.
Let everybody know we're going to stay with this Battle Royal in picture-in-picture no matter what, so be sure to stay right with us.
Billy Gunn ducks under, catches these corny boom boom punches.
Billy back to the corner.
He's channeling the dream is a boom boom. And what if he was a boom boom Mancini fan? I was.
Oh, look at that Cabana. What to hit the elbow on MJF.
MJF puts an end to that real quick.
And Cabana with the flying apple. But Billy.
Cabana gets caught and sent to the outside.
Drops him on the outside.
Cabana gets caught by Billy Gunn and dropped to the outside.
It always works.
Hey, caught him in his apple and threw
I thought they would have left Boom Boom in here a little bit longer. I know he brings that. He brings that like comedy spot to a lot of the matches that it seemed like a lot of AEW fans in the crowds really love to see those comedic spots.
Cabana getting a little literature.
Jungle Boy is really good, bro. Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm saying. Let him still wrestle outside the division, but it should really just.
Of the Dark Order.
I don't know, man.
Well, interesting development here unfolding.
Very odd looking in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, is going to continue with picture-in-picture. You don't have to go anywhere.
Did they just hand a Dark Order pamphlet to Boom Boom? It's over. Tommaso just beat Leon Ruff. Surprised Leon Ruff is back. No one will survive. Scarlett is out here right beside the ring, just taking a look at Tommaso, being very threatening with just a little look. You want Brian Cage to win. Brian Cage is not in this match, I don't think. He's already secured himself a world title shot off of his win at Double or Nothing, so I don't think he's in this. He got wrecked. Yeah. There's been a lot of very, very scary things that have happened on NXT here, and I don't mean scary as in like purposefully scary. I mean like accidental looks and accidental spots. Shotzi was the worst though. Shotzi looked like she just snapped herself up. Could Colt Cabana be the biggest draftee of the Dark Order?
I would like to take a moment
Karrion Kross
to validate
on the
statements you made
Titantron.
last week.
AEW's at commercial right now, guys.
You are special. And NXT TakeOver, now that's special. But I promise you, June 7th, I am going to make you feel something that you have never felt in your life. Tick tock.
You did see Cage, but you saw him earlier. He had a match earlier. Tick tock.
A message sent.
Scarlett looks like she's genuinely concerned for Tommaso's safety. I kind of like that.
Is here.
she looked genuinely concerned about the well-being of Tommaso Ciampa there. That was pretty good acting. How close is Leon Ruff to Leo Rush? I love it. I think that's funny. As soon as they let him go, they got some guy who looks like him and just let him get tossed all around. That is classic WWE. And the pit fight is coming up, guys. Thatcher versus Riddle with Kurt Angle as the special guest referee. I wonder how that conversation came about, or that idea came about. Hey, you know what? We should have a steel cage match. Let's call it a pit fight. And then you know what? Let's get Kurt Angle as the special guest referee. Let's get Kurt. Very, very interesting. All right.
Still in. And Marco using his
Marco. Step up Enziguri on Wardlow. Wardlow is all rocked by this Enziguri.
During the break, Christopher Daniels on the receiving end of some serious body
nice.
shots, some punishment from
Marco
Wardlow.
gets stopped.
He blocks the...
Whoa! Marco takes out Christopher Daniels.
Marco stunt outmaneuvered Christopher Daniels, and somehow, some way, by hook or crook, Marco eliminates Daniels.
Marco gets caught going for a crossbody.
Oh, look at this.
Now Marco into a choke.
Trying to get the hooks in on Wardlow, but Wardlow
oh
just
my goodness, Wardlow.
Oh my God, look at the power.
Tossing Marco. Marco is eliminated. Wow, that was horrible.
Well, we're down to what, 5?
So now it's MJF,
We're down to 5.
Luchasaurus.
Look at this.
I think Orange Cassidy's still in it.
And shove him out of here.
Oh, and Wardlow. Wardlow's still in it for sure. Get Scarlett. Scarlett out of here.
I like this now.
Mr. Mayhem returning in cut.
Holy moly. Nice high kick. High kick from Lucha. Oh, and MJF with a nice chop block, helping out his friend.
And Luchasaurus
helping out Wardlow.
knee injuries, and MJF
Billy Gunn is still in here, and so is Jungle Boy. I think I got Jungle Boy.
Nothing but rights. And using his mask.
Now Billy and Luchasaurus.
Yeah, I got Jungle Boy.
Eye to eye, or I guess horn to eye.
These two guys are about 6'5", 6'6".
Got some good odds right here for the Jurassic Express.
Trying to build up ahead of steam.
But Billy Gunn is still in this thing, man. Billy Gunn looks like $1 million, man. He still looks so good.
And these two heavyweights.
You see a picture of Cage yet?
Exchanging those right
It's different?
Both
What picture of Cage?
And getting perilously close to the ring. Look out! MJF and Wardlow eliminating Billy and Luchasaurus. And salt in the wound by MJF.
The Queen of Dragons, she did. Scarlett did look like, what was her name? I already forgot her name. Tried to get that series out of my head after the last season. What was her name?
We forgot about Orange Cassidy.
Khaleesi. Yeah, Khaleesi. Orange Cassidy was never eliminated.
Orange Cassidy still in this match.
What a blow.
Cassidy just too lazy to even shove MJF.
MJF said Wardlow.
Cassidy.
First thing it was about Wardlow.
No, Wardlow's here.
Oh, he's getting the ring out.
The Dynamite Diamond ring.
Wardlow's still here. Oh my goodness, no. MJF with the punch. And he accidentally hit. He accidentally hit Wardlow.
You caught Wardlow right on the jaw. And now
MJF is eliminated? Oh my goodness, no. No. And now Wardlow's gone too. Wow. And now it's just down to Jungle Boy and Orange Cassidy. I was saying Orange Cassidy should be the first person to challenge Cody.
Cody and take that TNT Championship away from him, and now he's being physically dragged from the ringside area.
One of these two men will meet Cody for the TNT title.
Well, Jungle Boy goes up and over the top. Shoulder to the midsection of Cassidy.
Two young stars
Jungle
here.
Boy over the top.
Somebody's going to get a big break by winning this one. And
they're lowering the cage on NXT. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's an incredible contraption. It's not just a steel cage.
Jungle Boy sent into the ropes.
Wow, this looks awesome.
Superman.
Look at
Orange
this.
Cassidy answering with that big elbow strike. Cassidy
Wow.
showing off his speed. He just rocked Jungle Boy with two big shots.
Dude, this cage on NXT looks incredible.
Instead of the fist, which is a smart move.
I gotta show it to you guys.
That he is a hard hitter as well as very, very quick and agile.
And freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. No, Jungle Boy decked him.
One of these two will go on to face Cody for the TNT
And I'm glad I
Championship.
glanced
How about
over
that?
at this steel cage. Looks incredible. Oh, Jungle Boy wins.
Jungle Boy has done it.
Jungle Boy took out Orange Cassidy.
He can't believe it.
Jungle Boy wins the Battle Royal, guys.
TNT Championship title opportunity, Jungle Boy.
I think that's next week, right?
Jungle Boy went over the top, took out Cassidy, but somehow by
Orange
his
Cassidy got taken out.
held on to the top rope and kept himself alive. If Jungle Boy had
There you have it.
to the top rope, I think his feet would have touched the floor first.
La 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 la. All right, let me show you this. Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I think that's a great first challenger for Cody. I think him or Orange Cassidy would have been a great first, because I don't want whoever's the first one winning, you know? I don't want the first person to actually beat Cody. I want it to be the start of like a pretty good run for Cody, and I think Jungle Boy could take a loss and still look good in the match. Doesn't have to get trounced or anything, but I think that could be a great peg for Jungle Boy to move up this fight card. Look at this. Look at this NXT cage, dude. Look at this. Look at how awesome that looks. It's got a platform up here, and it's got a platform up there, and then down there is where the ring's at, inside the pit. Wow. How long is this match gonna be? Kurt Angle's here.
Riddled each other with sledgehammer strikes in multiple
You
matches
suck.
around the world prior to both
You
being
suck.
in NXT. Tonight, they settled their score.
Introducing first,
Boy.
from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 225.
Here comes Timothy Thatcher. He said, give me the jacket. Give me the jacket. John Moxley, Brian Cage with Taz. Fighter Fest. Oh, they're already advertising for Fighter Fest. Fighter Fest, nice. Kurt Angle. Do I still have my ref shirt? I wonder if I still have it. Is it under R? I think it's on Triple H. Let me see. I think I remember putting it on Triple H. Nah, it's not there. If I was smart, I should have put it like way up here. Ref shirt, ref shirt. Don't remember where I put it. Maybe it's in the R's. What kind of cage is this? Looks awesome, dude. It looks like an actual like cage fight, you know, like you used to see on Van Damme movies. Looks great. Where the heck is my ref shirt at, man? I had one. Dang it. They're both standing up on top. Bro,
This structure, a callback to matches that are once in a lifetime, once ever scaffold matches. Riddle right out of the gate.
Holy moly.
Flashy entrance, the man known for the final flash knee strike, immediately attacking Thatcher, double leg takedown, some ground and
Let him know,
pound,
bro.
and, well, Matt Riddle shot out of a proverbial cannon, already looking for the submission.
I don't have Thatcher yet, so I have
Nice
to
reversal by
give him.
Thatcher.
Oh, and it's the Inner Circle pep
Thatcher
rally
catches
over on
Riddle's kick.
AEW right now.
Looking for a submission of his own, putting the pressure, squeezing the carotid artery,
Okay.
trying to sap. Wow, that's Riddle trying
Nice
to
move.
utilize the cage to
Matt
his
Riddle able to get out of there, using the cage.
Ropes there, Marty. You see Riddle with that cage experience, able to use his feet on the chain link to get leverage.
Yeah, no ropes, no turnbuckles. That's what I'm saying. It looks like one of those actual cage fights you would see in like a Van Damme movie. Pretty good.
Yeah, the decision must happen within the cage structure.
How are you gonna do wrestling? It's not supposed to be a wrestling match.
For submissions, the only ways to win.
Remember what Matt Riddle said? He's the one who came up with this. He said, since we both know how it is, let's take it where we both have done this before. Oh my goodness, off the cage with a nice enziguri. So he posed this as a way for both of them to not have to just have a regular wrestling match, for them to actually settle this in a way that they both know how. So it's supposed to be a fight, you know? It's supposed to be an actual fight.
Movement by Thatcher.
What's that?
Oh, look at the
Is he
damage
bleeding?
to Thatcher.
Dude, he's bleeding. He's got blood just dripping from his mouth.
Okay. Come back.
Oh my God.
Lost his tooth from that kick?
Fighting tooth and nail. No surprise that
Thatcher lost teeth off of that.
Courtesy of the brutal attack of Matt Riddle.
Come on over here. Come on.
My God, his face is a bloody mess.
Kurt Angle has donned one glove.
Well, the doctor going to be...
They're checking out Thatcher, and he's
knowing Timothy Thatcher,
missing
there's
teeth.
No way he's going to
Wow.
give up on his own, but
He can fight. Can you fight? Yeah. All right, if he's good, ref.
will this grudge match continue?
Thank you.
Holy moly, man. What a way to...
It's personal. John is a man.
What a way to start this match. That leaping Matt Riddle stepped up onto the cage and then came off the cage with a kick right across the face of Timothy Thatcher. And he was down for a while. And then you just saw, like, the mat had these, like, slick spots on it. And I was like, oh, what the heck is that? And it was blood. And then he went over and he started picking up his own teeth off the mat. Holy moly. My goodness. Yeah, that it's been personal. Brolic Boss, what's up, man? Welcome back. You enjoying the festivities of NXT and AEW tonight? HBO Max, start your free trial now. Yeah, they are just
about HBO Max.
doing it.
We really are. HBO Max is now streaming, JR. Get all HBO together with the most beloved TV, the best movies, your favorite adult animation, and new Max originals. Start your free trial today. Visit HBO Max.
I gotta see what they have on there.
Were you and Al Swear
But
to come
still,
down?
$14.99 is
I almost...
$14.99 is pretty steep, man. Is that Vicky? Get your earplugs ready. Cross versus Ciampa would be epic in there. Oh my goodness. You kidding me? Vicky is here. Vicky Guerrero is here, and she's one of the cheerleaders on AEW right now. Woo! Oh my goodness. That was a very incredible piece of ear-piercing awesomeness. All right, I'm gonna put Jericho right here. I would put the whole inner circle, but it would make this whole thing look really messed up. Well, who do I have? I have Jake Hager, and I have Sammy Guevara. I guess I could put two more. I'll do that. Fill it up. Jake DeHager. All right, Jake Hager, put you over there, and let's put Sammy Guevara on the other side. Wherever I can fit him. Let's see. let's put Sammy right there. That looks great. Good job. Looks great. Chris Jericho is out here. Where's Mike Tyson?
Making their way to the ring for this pep rally.
Jericho's job as the leader of this team.
I don't know, man. Did I miss Mike Tyson? Or is Mike Tyson going to come out here and knock Jericho out? Vicky Icky. Oh, boy. All right.
Out of the way. They just had Sammy Guevara left.
All right. I am still watching. I'm still watching the Timothy Thatcher and Matt Riddle match, but I want to hear what Jericho has to say. I think it's more important to hear Jericho and to see this match over here on NXT.
But we're gonna band together, and like
Yeah, this is a
5
cool
sexy
cage.
phoenixes, we will rise again. And we're nice guys. I mean, this pep rally's not only for us, it's for all of you as well. And that's why we went and got all of you official Stadium Stampede merchandise all for you.
Oh boy, dude, I want one.
You want some?
I want one.
There you go.
They're giving out those the useless shirts with the fakeness. Knock Jericho's teeth out too. Yeah, Mike Tyson's gonna do it.
Right.
Ooh, yo, Matt Riddle gets caught off the cage into an armbar attempt by Thatcher. Very nice, dude. There's still blood on the mat. This is brutal.
Hey, Chris, calm down.
Smashed
Hey,
into the cage,
Ortiz,
and now,
calm
oh
down,
my
calm down.
goodness, belly-to-belly toss
Guys, calm down.
by Thatcher, and now he's going to single leg crab on Matt Riddle.
We did it, guys. We didn't win. all
Thatcher
right?
is just brutality
we didn't
incarnate.
win the Stadium Stampede match. But you know what we did do? Chris, you know what we did do?
What?
We participated, baby. So I got all you guys some trophies.
What did they say, that we won?
I appreciate this, Sammy. Mine says King of Dad Jokes.
King of dad jokes.
There's a pandemic going on. It's kind of hard to find trophies.
Okay, all right. We'll take that.
No problem.
So I got us all.
You deserve it.
This time, a New Eurekan gift basket.
Dude, Timothy Thatcher's on top,
right
and now
here,
he's
yo,
stomping
chopped
Matt
cheese.
Riddle
That's all you.
viciously, and Kurt Angle has
Got you
to
a
stop
chopped
him.
cheese, you're welcome. Sammy, my abuela says this heals everything, so this is for all your injuries. Here you go. You're welcome.
My abuela says that too.
Yo, Jake, I think I got the best of all. Got you
Ooh.
a pair of Timbs.
Tim?
Right?
Nice.
They're the discount ones, but it's all right. It's all right, right?
This is great.
Discount.
I can smell that Vicks from a
Discount.
mile away. That better work.
Discount
Yes, sir.
Timberland.
The best for last, Chris. Mark Anthony. The
Mark
king.
Anthony?
The king.
He's my hero.
Mark Anthony.
Damn right he is.
Wow, he's
Muy bueno,
awesome.
Muy bueno. Listen,
Muy
I got
bueno
some
is right.
great-
Oh,
I got some great stuff
Matt
for
Riddle
you,
with the
too.
choke.
Sammy, listen, I know you're hurt.
Oh, what's
you
this?
took one of the worst moves I've ever seen, but you're too cool to have a nerdy pair of crutches, which is why to come over here.
Hang on.
I got you your own scooter right there, just for you. So take this.
That's such a nice moment.
Take that over here. And for you, Ortiz, ever since you got your bell rung, hold on.
Oh my God. I can hear.
See? Stops the ringing bell.
And guys,
All right.
my grandfather taught me the best gift is a handwritten poem.
Oh, God. I hope this makes
Happiness
you feel better.
by Jake Hager.
Happiness. Oh.
Oh, Inner Circle, you are the faction of my dreams. The perfect mix of
Matt
sex
Riddle
and
with all the
violence,
strength.
the best of both extremes. You build me up when I'm feeling down like only
Deadlift?
close friends can.
What
and if
the
anyone
heck?
ever cross you, I will choke them with my bare hands. Santana, Ortiz, Sammy Le Champion truly are the best.
Dude, they built this
I can't
cage
wait
for
to
them.
run
This is
each
so
elite
awesome.
member over with my Tesla. I love the way you steal the show every Wednesday night. The elite are the biggest bitches on AEW Dynamite.
That's right.
Oh.
That's right.
Those pumpkin-headed dipshits may have won the Stampede, but the Inner Circle never loses because I have a particular set of skills I will find them all like an unstoppable rebel force. I know where they live and I've seen where they sleep, and I swear all you fans will cry. Okay, big man. Okay. The end.
The end. That's a good poem.
It's okay.
Good stuff.
I'm happy.
Good stuff.
I'm happy.
Chris, what do you want? I mean, I know I got you these gifts, but what do you truly want, Chris?
Well, Sammy, what I really want
Dude,
is
Matt
Mike
Riddle
Tyson's
is
head
in
on a platter.
Mike Tyson's head on a platter.
You want to rewind that, big boy?
This just got really serious.
Shut your ass, you heard me. Because I haven't forgotten.
Dude, Matt
what
Riddle was
Tyson
put
did
into an
to
ankle
me
lock on the top of the cage.
January 11th, 2010, on a Monday night.
Oh, Matt Riddle went for the senton and went back first. Timothy Thatcher rolled out of the way, and he just went back first on top of the cage.
And every single day of my life, ever since that day, I have been dreaming of getting my hands on Mike Tyson's fat head. I want his head on a platter.
You want
his head on a platter, Sammy.
You want his head on a platter?
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't get his head on a platter, but I could get you something maybe a little bit better.
What could be better than that?
I got you.
Sure, Jericho can
cheese
take Mike
platter,
Tyson.
baby, and a little bit of the bubbly. Woo!
A cheese platter.
Wait a second. That's the cheese platter?
It wasn't like that before, Chris.
What happened to the bubbly?
I swear it was there.
You had one job. Where's the bubbly?
It was there. The bubbly was there.
Where's my bubbly? Where is it?
It was right there.
Where is it, huh?
Who drank the bubbly? Could it be?
Oh my goodness, Mike Tyson's here.
Tyson and his posse.
Mike Tyson has arrived.
Go Henry.
Mike Tyson is here with his entourage. He's got an AEW shirt on, and he's got a whole bunch of people with him. I'm telling you right now, Matt Riddle is having some problems over here with Timothy Thatcher. Timothy has quickly proven himself as a threat here in NXT. Oh my goodness, just repeated kicks to the torso of Thatcher. Oh, and then slaps the chest off of him too. Okay, hang on. Okay, the Mike Tyson music is over. And now there's a choke on Riddle.
Shut your mouth when I'm talking to you.
Face first into the cage too.
I have been dreaming of this moment.
Let me see if I can fit Mike Tyson
for
here.
10 years.
Can I
You
fit him?
turned on me. You looked me in the eye and said I could trust you, and then you turned on me and you knocked me out.
Because you're a sucker, man. You deserve that, man, because you were wrong. You stole the championship. You're wrong, man.
Shut up! Oh, you listen to me. I'm going to give you one chance, and one chance only. I'm going to demand that you
choked him out?
apologize to me for knocking me out.
Thatcher wins?
Hold on.
Dude, I think Thatcher won.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Your thugs need to shut up. I'll give you, hold on. I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna give you
Missing
one
teeth and he
chance
won.
to apologize to me, or
Wow,
I'm gonna knock
Thatcher
you
beats
the
Riddle.
hell out.
That was a good match, dude. That's brutality. Oh, yo, Mike Tyson ripped his
Apologize
shirt
to me
off.
right now. Okay, you look great. Apologize to me before I knock your damn teeth down your throat. You understand me?
Don't hold your breath, Le Champion.
Oh. Yo.
Tyson tried look at right hand on Belfort by Jericho.
Dude. Oh, all heck is breaking loose on AEW right here. Dude, Matt Riddle and Thatcher left it all on the line here. This was awesome. I can't believe they built this whole contraption for NXT. This thing looks incredible. I love it. Just savagery. Everyone's trying to keep them apart.
It's a damn street warfare here. Jericho struck the first blow, and Tyson didn't take too kindly with it.
This is completely broken down. Chris Jericho in the center of this melee.
A lot of combat power in this one, and it is breaking down in Jacksonville here tonight.
There's so many people out here keeping them apart.
This steamy hot night just got hotter.
And just sheer pandemonium inside the ring.
Let them fight. Let them fight. Oh, Mike Tyson's back. Mike Tyson. Tyson's so strong, he's able to actually wade through like 8 people, but eventually there was enough to stop him.
My God, we didn't plan for this. I can tell you this right now, folks. We apologize for the chaos, but by God, it is what it is.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, Tyson.
Jericho being restrained by half the locker room and all the inner circle. And Mike
Scorpio is out here. Colt Boom Boom Cabana.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember next on TNT.
Tyson! Tyson!
I'm Jim Ross saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next week, everybody.
Tyson! Tyson! Ah! I love it, man. Jericho is so money, man. They're so lucky to have him. That was some stuff. That was definitely some stuff, man. Wow. We need Hogan training on shirt. Hogan training? Hogan training? Oh my goodness, man. That was some other level stuff. Oh man. NXT brought it tonight. AEW brought it tonight. This was so fun. This was so fun. Let me get this going. Let's talk. Let's have ourselves a little chat about this. Some sort of chat. What is it? A little chat? Yeah, like a little. No, not a little chat. A grapple chat. Yeah, let's have one of those. That sounds good. Let's do that. Dudley, you went and got tacos? That's where you went? There's only one left. No, come on, man. What a beautiful song. What a beautiful song. What a beautiful way to give us an intro for AEW Dynamite Grapple Chat review. It is time. Destroy is in the building. Tacos. Taco de lengua. Oh, those are good. You gave them to Dudley? Destroy, where's mine at? Why does everyone love Dudley so much? He's so violent and he never even talks to you. I'm always talking to you guys. He never even like says a word. It's because he's cute. You guys just think he's cute. It's messed up. I'm gonna have to start streaming and not say a word, and just try to look cute. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm just gonna try to look cute. Anyway, let's find out. If you watched AEW Dynamite along with me and you have a rating out of 10, I would like to know what it is. Okay, so let me know. Type a 1 in the chat if you would like to give me your rating on AEW. Let me start up my background music. Now I'm going to try to look cute. Dudley, how do I look cute? I have to wear the jacket? All right, I'll wear the jacket. How do you have this jacket, by the way? You're not the exalted one. You're not the salted one. I gotta put on this jacket? Alright. He says if I put on this jacket, people might like me more. Like that? Dudley, like this? Dudley, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing at me? You said this would help. Dudley, stop laughing. I think you lied to me. I think you lied to me. I'm taking that off. Dudley, you lied to me. Nobody likes me more. See, look. Did Riddle win? No, Riddle got choked out. That was a great match, though. Rare appearance by Rudd on Grapple Chat. Dude, I appreciate it. You told him to give... Dude, you should have known that wasn't going to work, Destroy. You should have known that would not work. Dudley is a hound. He will eat everything. Tyson? Oh no, it's the new Heavy Rain meme. Yes. Alright. So who do we got? We got One Hit, Fade, and Big Red. Okay. Let me know. Let me know. Just put your rating in the chat and I'll add them all up. Me personally, I think that this episode of AEW had this like, it had this kind of classic feeling to it, like with the I guess Destroy hasn't seen it yet, but with the reveal of the of the new signee, you know who I'm talking about. With the reveal of the new signee, with the ending here with Tyson, I guess maybe Tyson is going to be a mainstay of television here. I don't know. Some really good matches. I didn't see a whole lot of wacky wildness, which I can very, very much latch onto. I love it when AEW takes itself a little more seriously and doesn't just be super comedic all the time. I like how they started with the comedy, they ended with a comedic spot as well, but in the middle it was more of like a serious, more of a serious wrestling show. What else? I'm all for the person they had win the Battle Royale. I think that's fun. I think that's fine, and I think that'll be a great loss for them because they're gonna fight Cody, and Cody ain't losing that title right now. I don't think so. Gosh, what else? Sheeta looked good. Sheeta looked really good. She gave a little bit of offense from her opponent. I don't even know who that girl was. I feel like I've seen her before on Dark. I think this might be her Dynamite debut. She did pretty well, and I didn't see a whole lot wrong with that. Altogether, I'd have to give this episode of AEW Dynamite, was it must see? Yeah, because you wouldn't know who's gonna win, who's gonna go on to face off against Cody. You wouldn't have seen the choice words that Moxley caught. You wouldn't have seen this Dynamite debut of Brian Cage. You wouldn't know about Tyson. Just all together, it was a pretty fun situation without being overly jokey. You know, it was fun without being like a comedy show. So. Gosh, give it like a 7.9. I think that sounds really good to me. A 7.9, just short of an 8, because I feel like 8 is where you get into that like super classic situation. And if Tyson would have knocked out Jericho or something like that, then I might step over to that 8. But 7.9, because it kept them apart, which lets me know that they're probably gonna keep visiting. This is probably a storyline, and we have not seen the end of it, which is good and bad at the same time to me. So 7.9, I think. Let's take you guys'. Let me see. Let me see what you got. So the reviews that I'm taking are One Hit, Empire, and Big Rud, because they are the 3 people who typed a 1 in the chat when I asked them to, so I can keep this succinct. To the point.
A host with class.
8.3. Oh boy. Yo, thank you for the host, man. 8.3. from One Hit. Thank you, One Hit. 8.4 from Empire. Empire really liked it. My goodness. I'm back. Welcome back. And Big Rudd says 8. Goodness gracious. This is getting some good marks, dude. This is a pretty dang good episode of Dynamite, if I do say so myself. And he's going to defend it every week. That is true. That is true, Temezi. He's going to defend it every week. But the first defense is going to be next against the person who won. The person who won the Battle Royale. That's cool. I like that. I like that. But it's... I'm going to love when he faces Darby Allin, because I think Darby's the one who should take it off of him. I think Darby should eventually be the one to beat Cody, because he's gotten very close, and it's been kind of like a storyline that they've been telling between those two, where Darby is stepping up, but he's just coming up a little bit short each time. I think that would be a great culmination to the story, and Darby's awesome. I feel like he'd be a great champion for that as well. We'll see. I got busy, sorry. Yeah, that TV title, I'm glad they have a television title as well. I mean, I know they don't call it that, but it is basically that. I was a little disappointed to see that the title looks the exact same, because people were in here telling me that they fixed it, that they added to it already, and that they'd seen pictures of it with the brand new things on it that they originally planned for the TNT title. So that was one of the things that kind of took me aback a little bit, because it still looks really underwhelming. That TNT title should be looking like $1 million, but right now it's looking like, I don't know, it doesn't look done at all. It looks unfinished. But yeah, let's check this out. Let's find out what they got overall. What did they get? Let's add up these scores and find out what they got. So we got a 7.9 from me. We got an 8.3 from One Hit, I believe. We got an 8.4 from Empire, and we got an 8.0. Big Rudd making one of his rare Grapple Chat appearances. I appreciate all you guys' reviews. That adds up to a 32.6. Divide that by 4 reviews. 8.15. Holy moly. All right, let's get over here. Let's get it. That was good stuff, man. That was a good episode. Can't believe Raw is up, you know? Raw's been doing some good stuff recently, I guess, man. Everybody seems to be liking it. 6. My goodness. Keep it off of pay-per-view. Oh, you think they should only defend it on TV? That's a pretty good idea, actually. But I don't think they're going to do it. I don't think they're going to do that. When is Spider Fest? Do you guys know? Gollum is the SmackDown GM, yep. Because the theme song, Baron. Are you ready for a good time? Sounds like he sings it. Gollum is the SmackDown GM. There you guys have it. AEW, AEW. AEW. Yeah, that's a good episode of AEW right there. Just very light on the corny cringeness, and even Britt Baker, her segment was great. The reveal of the newest signees, all kinds of stuff, man. It had everything that you would want out of a really good, solid episode of a wrestling show, and the bad just definitely wasn't a factor to bring it down far enough for it. I feel like any wrestling fan to really be like, no, that show sucked. Who is supposed to? Yeah, and who's running SmackDown? You know, we thought it was Bischoff for a second, but then he just, I don't know, they let him go real quick, and I feel like he was just like a fall guy for a while. I don't know. Can you guys hear this background music? I hope you guys can hear it. All right, let's get to the NXT review. See what's going on over here in NXT land. See what you guys thought of that. If you watched NXT, oh no, that's War Games. That's not it. If you watched NXT along with me and you'd like to give your review, we got to get Shayna out of there too. Shayna is definitely long gone. Please type a 1 in the chat if you'd like to give your review of NXT. Just going with the numbers, guys. Just your number review, your score out of 10. There we go. Now we got the NXT layout. We're gonna find out. Yep, Gollum is the SmackDown GM as far as I'm concerned. He might as well be. That might actually help them, dude, to have a GM. Maybe that would help, especially if it's somebody who's got some star power to them. The problem is, like, a lot of the people with star power are kind of up there in years, so it's kind of a liability, you know? Have an older person on your show every week during a pandemic. So I can kind of see why they don't have a GM right now. I wish they could, though, man. I think SmackDown just needs star power. Let's see here. Okay, so it's One Hit, We Rupt, Acid Crazy, Big Rud, Empire, and Ringmaster. Ooh, we got a lot of them. Okay. So just put your scores in. I love seeing Vicky, dude. I'm glad they gave her a mic. I'm glad they gave her a mic for a second, even though it was annoying. It's just nice to. It's nice to just get some of those old feels, you know. All right, here we go. 8.5. 8.5 says One Hit. I was gonna give my review, but you guys are already off to the races. Acid says 8.7. Man, really good score. Wow. That's a really high score. 8.1. 8.1 from We Rubbed. I like it. 8.0 from Ringmaster. 8.0. She didn't have a mic, she was just yelling. They definitely mic'd her up somehow, or they had a camera like right in her face, because her voice was just, yo, you might be right actually. Maybe they didn't have a camera right in her face. Maybe she could just pierce the air and deliver her voice perfectly. Empire says 8.1. Did I already take that? No, I did not. That's a different 8.1. 8.1 from Empire. And an 8.2. 8.2. Wikipedia says Bruce Pritchard is executive director of SmackDown. Okay. I mean, SmackDown's not bad, man. SmackDown's not bad recently. It's just I feel like it's struggling to inch over that like must-see type of feel, you know? Oh yeah. Bruce is running it. Bruce is good, man. Bruce has got some good ideas. He's not been a bad booker. I think SmackDown has been good. It's just they need that extra star power, man. You can only watch a show so much that has people that we don't necessarily care about too much and that haven't really done much in the industry besides just be here during other big stuff happening. So I think that's their main thing. NXT for me, that ending match was everything I wanted it to be and more. I can't believe that they constructed that particular device for that match. Goodness gracious, man! It looks so cool. Having Kurt Angle there definitely brought a little bit of what I was just talking about, a little bit of that star power, a little bit of that, hey, this matters. Pay attention. What else? Shotzi, I hope Shotzi's okay, dude. There were some dangerous spots tonight, and there's some people who, especially Shotzi, I hope she's all right, man. She got cracked up. She did a flip, a horrendous flip, and landed on her neck. It's, man. Ugh. I hope she's okay. What else? That's pretty much all I can say about that match. Besides the fact that Charlotte and Chelsea, they were doing a pretty good job, and Chelsea really looked like $1 million here. I think that was a great choice by Charlotte. Rhea, I don't know. Rhea's in this like free fall type of thing, and I'm not sure. After, gosh, man, what else can I talk about? I don't know, man. I think that it doesn't damage them too much the way they lost, because it was a dirty win, but I don't know, man. It's kind of like they're falling down the fight card a little bit because of Charlotte. Like, I don't think Charlotte is necessarily elevating talent. I think she's just kind of running over talent in ways that just make her look smarter than them. So I kind of don't like that. I think Rhea and Io were appearing to be pretty big superstars before Charlotte came down here, and now I feel like they're kind of taking a back seat. But hey, I think Chelsea Green looked like $1 million here. So if I have to categorize that match, I would say it's a piece of profit for her, but the rest of the people involved kind of stagnant or even took kind of a downgrade. What else? Mia Yim and Keith Lee, their promo was pretty good tonight. Kind of liked it. Johnny Gargano, what's he called? The Johnny Gargano Open Challenge or something like that. I guess, you know. Tommaso Ciampa destroying Leon Ruff. I was way more interested with the faces, with the shots they were showing of Scarlett and her reactions to stuff, and her just standing there, and her genuine look of like worry for Tommaso Ciampa was a pretty good element, I would say. And then the little promo that Karrion did was pretty okay. Wasn't anything earth-shaking, groundbreaking, but it was good to hear him and see that he's kind of got plans for this whole thing. What else? Oh, man. The way that Drake Maverick won, and that match was pretty good. It made Jake Atlas look really good. Kushida was about to get the win, it looked like, and the way that they made Drake win, I was excited. Like, it actually got me excited. And it had me trying to check the replay and see if it was legit or not. And so Drake is moving on, and he got a handshake from Phantasma at the end. I don't know if Drake is going to get kidnapped by the Lucha Larsons or not. I could see this going a couple different ways, but hopefully Drake can win it. Going from the acting general manager of 205 Live to winning the title after he steps down from his position, that could be a really cool story as well. I could see them doing like a 24, WWE 24 on Drake Maverick after something like that. So that was a feel-good way to start things off. I really like that. Gosh, this NXT to me was definitely across the finish line. I would say that this was worth a watch. This was definitely must-see, especially because of the steel cage, especially because of the Drake Maverick spot. Gosh, Chelsea Green looking like $1 million. Karrion Kross, Tommaso Ciampa, them kind of keeping that thing alive. But that was another one of those kind of like, oh, you're keeping it going, but you're not really pushing it forward in any meaningful way. Besides Scarlett being there, I'm glad Scarlett was out there. If all they did was that little promo package at the end, I definitely would have given some negative on the whole Tommaso Ciampa thing, because he's going to come out and squash this dude. Give us exactly a 7.75. Exactly. I think they crept across the finish line this tonight because of the spectacle of the steel cage match and the parts that I just talked about. I think they helped them to creep as far as I'm concerned. But it was still fun. It flowed well. It was not a bad show at all. I think they just kind of crept across the finish line. If that steel cage match wouldn't have happened, I'm not sure this would have been a very must-see type of show other than a Drake Maverick thing. So 7.75 from me. Cena had a diehard fan base. Charlotte was being overpushed to get heat on NXT wrestlers. We'll see, man. We'll see. none of that matters now. Yeah, I don't think any of that matters now either. I really don't. I think that they're just throwing stuff at the wall in NXT right now. They have a few very good angles, and then the rest of this is kind of just like, yo, let's fill in the blanks. So let's check this out. What do we got? So we got an 8.5, we got an 8.7, we got an 8.1, we got an 8.0, an 8.1, an 8.2, and a 7.75. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scores, adding up to a 57.35. So we're going to divide that by 7. And that is going to give us an 8.19. My goodness, yeah, a lot of those scores are very high. Definitely put them up there. Let's go. Let's go. Still tied up over here. Wow. Dude, they are going at it. NXT and AEW are definitely going at it in the Battle of the Brands, but we got a surprising front runner right now with Raw. Who would have thought, dude? Who would have thought? But these empty arena shows have done wonders to show off the character of a lot of these wrestlers they have on the roster, and I feel like that has been a lot of the difference in people's scoring on Raw, because you know they're gonna have pretty okay matches here or there, but I think that the main difference and the main thing that has made people warm up to Monday Night Raw is you're getting to see like world-class wrestling entertainers actually entertain and speak directly and not have to worry about crowd pauses and all this extra stuff going on, and just being able to pare it down to its essence. I think that's why Raw has excelled during this lockdown type of period here. They just basically tell the stories that they're out there to tell and not have to worry about all the crowd stuff. I like that, man. I like that. Mia is oofy. Like I said, dude, Mia's improving. Let's just see if she keeps on improving, man. No reason to dwell on it. I was hoping her match next week versus Candice, because, man, if anybody can get a good match out of a woman on the roster, Candice can do it. Candice is a very solid worker. She did have her period of time where she just got to NXT, and it was looking like her timing was off or something, but now she's pretty dang solid. So if anybody can get can give us a heat check on Mia Yim's improvements, it would definitely be the match we're about to see next week. So I'm very excited to see what comes of that. Character work, that's the biggest plus. Yeah, I know. It sucks, dude. It sucks what we're all going through here. But you know, I think part of being a human being is finding that we're all going to go through bad things. Not all of us are going to have a perfect life. We're not going to be coddled all day. You're not going to just, the first girl you ever meet is going to be your wife and all that. Like, you're going to go through some bad things, but I think part of the main thing
is touching your hand for this gathering of the biggest body of people in this country, in this universe.
Cameron the Camronian, what is up? Thank you for the host. Thank you for the dusty host. I think part of the main thing that makes a human being able to continue living their life is to find that silver lining to your situation, or just plot forward a better day for yourself, plot forward a better path. So that's why I'm saying all this could get better, man. All this could get better, and I'm glad that Monday Night Raw has found a way to utilize this situation and what I would say is one of the best ways possible to make stuff interesting. Hot times, baby. You know what's up. I like that they did the Shield fist bump. And you know what? Like, I've had that notification for, I would say, 2 years now? But they showed Dustin Rhodes has that picture in his house. That picture of all three of them doing the Shield fist bump, he has that picture in his house. And it was so crazy to see that Dustin Rhodes promo, and that he cares about that moment too, just like I do. That was so awesome. So I'm never taking that down, man. I'm always gonna keep that. That pit fight was awesome, man. awesome. I loved that contraption that they built. I loved everything. It was so good. They put it on the line. He lost freaking teeth in the match. That's why I say that they got across the finish line. That match really brought it, man. That match really, really brought a main event type of feel. Like, that's something you would think they would save for like a takeover. But they just gave it to us on TV. That's why I'm saying we're lucky that AEW exists, because I can almost guarantee you that match would have been a takeover match instead. We got it on TV, man. So, thanks to the competition that they're both sharing. It is making both products better. So we're so lucky to have both of these brands. Thank you to everybody who gave your reviews. Thank you to everybody who put in a score. Thank you to everybody who hung out with me tonight. We're not done yet. We are going to do a little bit of hangout, and we're going to do some Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. I really want to get back to that and see if we can beat that game. It's a live action game. It has real actors in it, and you just make choices, and it changes the movie as you watch it. It's really dang cool. So stick around, people on Twitch, people on YouTube. If you'd like to be part of that, come on over. It's twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga. The link is in the description of this video that you're watching on YouTube. Or if you just type in my name on Twitch, you'll find me. It's just Gritty Urban Saga, all together. No weird spelling of the words or anything. Just Gritty, Urban, and Saga. All one word, all put together. I will catch you guys later on YouTube, but people on Twitch, please stick around. That was the chat.